All right, tell us who you are.
Sean Phillips, full-time driver, Vancouver Commercial.
All right, tell us a little bit about your career path, Sherwin path.
All right, well, I started off in Clackamas, 2016. Started off as a part-timer, then worked there for about a year. Then switched over to Andreessen, worked there for about a couple of years with your dad, Mark Sissel, and then we came over here to Clackamas Commercial and been here ever since.
All right, so let's hear about your worst spill, I guess worst or best spill that you've ever seen.
All right, well, I was out in Forest Grove. I was in a rental. This was about a couple of years ago, and driving back to the Portland area, I was all around the district, picking up pallets and all that stuff for a big order, and it was a pallet of dry fall. I'm coming up to a stoplight, and somebody decides to come in front of me and brake check me, and the rental had no straps but bungee cords to strap the stuff down. So one pallet just comes flying over, all the fives come crashing down, and one obviously pops open. I'm right by the Hillsborough commercial store, so I drive as fast as I can to over that store and try to clean it up as fast as I could. But yeah, a lot of 5-gallon bucket of paint is a lot.
Good times.
Yeah.
All right, how do you want to be remembered at Sherwin-Williams?
First and foremost, a team player, hard worker, and a guy who's willing to go the extra mile.
I like it. All right, so let's hear what has made you want to stay with Sherwin-Williams.
Well, it's cliche, but obviously the people, the sense of community, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so everybody loves these ones. What are your interests outside of work?
Well, I'm a big airplane nerd. I love to go to the airport and watch airplanes take off and land. I also love going to air shows, Air Force bases. I also love to go to Trailblazer games, Winterhawk games, go out, eat somewhere fancy, and yeah, that's it.
I like it. All right, what's your funniest moments from Sherwin-Williams?
Well, that involves Phelps, and I think we should just move on to the next question because that is too inappropriate to go on here.
Fair enough. All right, so how about one of your most memorable or coolest experiences with Sherwin-Williams?
Well, it was like right before the pandemic started. We went to a bowling alley between my old store, Clackamas, and some of the Vancouver people up here now. We all went out for a couple of drinks. I forgot his last name, Jordan. He used to be a sales rep here.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Yep.
He had a fun night that night, and yeah, that was probably the most memorable night that night right there.
All right, and then who has been a mentor to you at Sherwin-Williams, and what have they done to become one?
Alex Cady, he showed me the ropes pretty well. Just, be patient with the customer if you're like late for a delivery, if he, complains at you or anything, just go through it, take the abuse, and just remember you get paid at the end of the day. And probably your dad, Mark, he showed me how to be a better team player and hard worker.
All right. And finally, big responsibility here. What would be your message to the entire district?
It's just paint, man. At the end of the day, a gallon or two, if you spill that ever, it's not a big deal. Continue to work hard, and yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Thanks, man.